Hi, good morning everyone. Hope all of you are good today for our online class. So for today we are going into the new chapter, which is chapter 8, and the topic is menu engineering. This topic is actually one of the important topic for final, and this topic is actually discussing about the analysis. Okay, menu engineering is the analysis of menu items profitability and popularity. I repeat, menu engineering is the analysis of menu items popularity and profitability. There are two factors that we want to study about the menu items: whether the item is popular or not, and whether the item is profitable or not. If the item is not popular, then we have to do something to increase the popularity. If the item is not really profitable, then we have to sometimes adjust cost or adjust the selling price to increase the profit. We will discuss further on how to do the menu engineering and what are the strategies to be adopted to actually deal with the items non-popularity and items non-profitability. Guys, without wasting any more time, let us go into the menu engineering chapter. So this is the sample of menu engineering worksheet. So in this worksheet, actually we need to fill up the worksheet, and we need to actually at the end of the day, we want to classify the menu items, whether the items is popular or not popular, and so on. So basically, this menu engineering worksheet, if it comes into exam, definitely they will supply you with 4 columns filled. So the 4 columns, you don't have to worry. It is a must for the question setter to put the information inside the question. So very surely you will find in the exam the column A, because column A is name of the item. Do you know the word name of the item? Name of the item, definitely you don't know how to fill. It must come from the restaurant. So column A will be given to you. Column B is number sold. Number sold means how many quantity of items are sold during certain period, because menu engineering will usually be conducted for a specific period of time. For example, this is the data for 1 week record, sales record. So for example, in 1 week, this entree GS, I'm not really sure what is GS, but it is a food. So this GS sold like 72 items, 72 items in the for the whole week. And then the next column that will be supplied to you, the information that will be supplied to you, is column D, which is food cost. Definitely you don't know the food cost of the preparation because you are not working in the restaurant. So food cost will be supplied, and also sales price information also will be supplied. So these 4 columns will be supplied, the information. You don't have to actually calculate it. Guys, what you need to fill up is starting from C. Starting from C, you will need to find out what is C, how to calculate C, F, G, H, I, J, K, M, N, O, P, Q, R, and S. So all these columns, actually you need to remember the formula for final exam. There are so many formulas you can, if you can see now, but don't worry. If you really understand it, you don't really need the formula with you. You don't really need to memorize, the formula. If you really understand how to calculate it, and then you don't have to memorize the formula. Actually, the keyword is you should understand what is the column, so that you will be able to calculate it easily. Guys, let us go into how to fill up C first. Maybe we will start with C. How to calculate C. Guys, as you can see over here, C column is actually menu mix. So how do you calculate menu mix? Guys, I tell you first, what is menu mix? Menu mix is actually percentage of number sold. I repeat, percentage of number sold. So you want to know 72% is 72 is how many percent out of 575. You want to know percentage of number sold. So how do you calculate C? It is very easy to calculate C. You just divide 72 divide by 575. You will get the answer 12.52. So that is very simple. So maybe you will need to remember the formula if you want, but if you, like I said, if you understand what is the column, then you can easily calculate and get the figures from the worksheet. Guys, I repeat, menu mix percent is actually number of sold percent. How do you calculate? B divided by N. So column C formula is B divided by N, right? And then column D is given, column E is given. What is column F? Column F is item contribution margin. Item contribution margin. Guys, what is contribution margin? If you still remember when we learned chapter 3, contribution margin is selling price minus food cost. Selling price minus food cost is contribution margin, or we learn in chapter 3, sales minus VC. VC is your food cost. Okay, so item contribution margin is very easy, sales price minus food cost. So column E minus column D. So 14.45 minus 4.65, you will get 9.80. Very easy to understand. Item contribution margin means gross profit. Contribution margin means gross profit. Contribution margin means you minus food cost from sales. So that is contribution margin. So contribution margin or gross profit, or some other books call it cost of goods sold. The formula is E minus D. This column minus this column. So you get F. Then what is G? What is G, guys? G is menu cost. This one is food cost of one. $4.65 is actually cost of one GS. What is GS? I'm not sure. Maybe grilled steak. So one grilled steak or GS, the cost is 4.65. However, you want to know the total menu cost. How do you get total menu cost? This is one portion. How many you sell? You sell 72. So $4.65 times 72 you sell. Sorry, you sold. You sold 72. One food cost is $4.65. So you multiply $4.65 multiply by 72, you will get the answer 334.8. That is the total menu cost to produce GS, to produce 72 GS. So that is very easy. Menu cost means total cost of producing that item. That is column G. Guys, I see you in the second video.